up, your gang peeps, Padawans? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, hot or cold beverage, your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum. As we are about to embark on the final journey when it comes to the series that is 13 episodes of Street Hawk. We started off with I-Man, and now with this series running to a close when it comes to this particular series, Street Hawk, it's somewhat bittersweet for me, as hopefully I hoped more episodes when it comes to seasons for Street Hawk, but alas, it was only one season for this particular series. But before we do that, let me introduce myself. I'm Yoda Guru, and welcome to the Inner Sanctum. Like I mentioned, if I'm not, there we go. Hopefully, when it comes to this series afterwards, will be hopefully you'll be introduced to another one that I enjoyed when I was a kid growing up. But I will hold off on revealing what that particular series will be at the end. And before we get into reacting to this particular episode entitled Follow the Yellow Gold Road, let me repeat that, Follow the Yellow Gold Road, do me a solid, go ahead and click like, hit that subscribe button, become a member of the Yoda Guru Gang peeps, Padawans of the Inner Sanctum, and hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on my channel. Now, with that said, let's get on with the reaction to this episode, the last episode of Street Hawk, when it comes to the one season of it, Follow the Yellow Gold Road. Alright, there we go. Federal Gold Repository. It's going to be a heist, presumably. Yep, it's a heist. Probably an inside job. Plastique. Semtech.
20 seconds and counting.
Gold. That's charges right there. First degree murder.
Jesse, did you do something with the bike? No, nothing. Are you sure? Everything's fine on this end. What's wrong? Losing you on the screen. Jesse, you better bring it in. I have no visuals. Bring it back to command. Okay. I'm on my way back to base. This where it happened? All right, you stay with your kid, Carl. We'll take it from here.
Bill, I think we should let the police handle it.
Hey, look, if the cops were doing their job, your kid wouldn't look like this.
Yeah, but they just scared her. They didn't attack her.
These punks have gone too far. I ain't gonna wait for them to rape one of our kids. We're gonna get them out of this neighborhood.
Hey, punks! The 12th Street Protection Association has cleaned up this neighborhood. We want you animals out of here! You hear me, you freaks?
Doc, where are you? Brooklyn Manor. Hang on a second.
You're supposed to be on your way in. We want you animals out of here!
Hey, it's Patrick Swayze's brother.
We heard about you boys playing posse. We don't scare like them high school gangs. Maybe you just better get out of our neighborhood. You want trouble? You got it, punk. Come and get it, baby.
Norman, get the cops down here, code 3.
What's going on?
Well, it ain't breakdancing.
Sorry, but it's not like we needed your help. All right, okay. All right, you creeps. You seen our stuff. Street Hawk is our guy. You better be moving out of this neighborhood unless you want to see him again.
I think that was I remember him. I think it was the Joey Tribbiani's dad from Friends.
What's going down?
I'm not sure.
What do you mean you're not sure?
Look, just get back here.
Okay, home in 2 minutes.
How come the computer didn't pick it up? I'm having a few problems. It's
Problems? What kind of problems?
Look, it's really very complicated, highly technical stuff. You wouldn't understand it. Why don't you go change? We'll talk about it a little later. A better opportunity.
Well, does it have anything to do with why it's so dark in here?
So it's all done with the help of the phone company.
You didn't pay the phone bill?
Of course, no. Look, that's not it. They're repairing and replacing the wires down there, and without that interface, well, you might say we're cut off.
So what else is new? They can't send you to jail for bringing law and order to the streets. Hey, huh? We really kicked their butts, huh, guys? We sent those punks running.
With some help from Street Hawk.
No. To you, he's Street Hawk. To us, he's just a friendly neighbor and a member of the 12th Street Protective Association.
The 12th Street Vigilante Group.
And I'm real proud of what we're doing in our neighborhood.
Yes, Moxie.
And the people around me, they're proud of it, too. And we deserve it. We've got our place
Yeah,
there.
chutzpah.
And if we got to beat up on a couple of punks to keep the neighborhood safe for our kids, we're going to do it.
Well, what do you have to say about that, Commander? Can you tell us the police department's position?
The police department's position is no comment.
Sure. Hey, yeah, that's why our city's people are another thing.
Get rid of that
You know,
big
all
ape.
you people talk about is the goal. What about the
Shoot
goal?
him if you have to.
What about me? And I'm him. And that's what our so-called vigilante group is all about. Watching out for each other. Get that all down, everything? Everybody out.
One more question, please.
We're willing to work with you. We'll train you in what to look for. All we ask, if you see a crime coming down, call us and we'll handle it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, drop a quarter in a local phone booth if you can find one that works. Dial the police and get either a busy signal or a recorded message and wait for the beep.
You're gonna get hurt,
Root.
Bill.
No, we're the ones who are going to do the hurting this time.
The cops weren't chasing down that crazy plumber and his neighborhood watch gang, we'd be in jail right now.
Yeah. Well, maybe we ought to give him a share, too. Make him a full partner.
We got another heist next week, right?
Yeah.
The word on the street is the cops are doubling their patrols.
So what does that got to do with that lousy plumber and that Citizens Action Group?
Clay pigeon, Albert. Decoy.
Why did he do it? All George had to do was lay there. If he hadn't sent an alarm, he'd be okay now.
It was his job. He felt he should do it.
Why?
George is out here, all right, sweetheart? All right. Don't worry, everything's going to be fine. Take care.
Dr. Miller, you're watching
She's right,
on
you know.
line 3.
About what?
The cops are never going to find them gold robber guys. We will.
There's 4 depots shipping gold tonight. Even if your computers aren't working, the police department still are.
I wish I had my own printouts. I don't.
Come on, these'll do just fine.
Look, there is no hyperthrust.
I can still ride. Just because a couple of wires are crossed up doesn't mean the whole system.
A couple of wires. As there happens to be 2,860 pairs of wires, all carefully integrated and cross-connected. Delete one phase and the rest are affected.
It's still a powerful machine. I think we ought to test it when it's not at peak capacity.
Abe, you got anything?
Heartburn. I ate before I left the house.
Come on, Abe, this is serious.
He's just passing us. We're tailing him.
Make your move now.
Let's go.
Jesse, there's a high-speed chase at 6th and Main. The Citizens Action Group is involved.
I'll check it out. Okay, we've got it.
His mouth wasn't even moving.
Norm, can you pick up air traffic?
No, all I have is police, fire, and weather. What's up?
Bell Ranger, westbound, about 200 feet. I can't make out the markers.
It's awfully low. Are you sure it's not a police chopper?
With the hoisting rig tucked under its belly, I'm gonna check it out. Norman, we struck gold.
Be careful, Jesse.
Quite literally struck gold.
They got away.
Jesse, where are you?
I'm in the warehouse.
Look, the cops are only 1 block from you. You better get out of there.
How?
Are you
Oh,
still
this
there?
is the part of the intro, not the one in Unsinkable.
Cop cars all over the place.
Probably why they were late responding to the depository.
Lucky for you.
Interesting, isn't it? Both times the depository's been hit, the police have been involved in some action with Phil the Flush.
Who?
That was a loudmouth plumber, runs the 12th Street Protection Association.
Jesse, this could be just the lead we're waiting for. Look, I want you to keep a really close watch on this Philly character. You know, maybe you could turn yourself into a plumber's helper.
Norman, it's good to know. Even with your computers down, still got a sense of humor. Skipper, I thought I had him under control.
I don't think he's the kind anybody can control. I'm not sure what to do with this guy.
Well, I think Jesse has the right idea. I mean, if he can convince Phil to cooperate with us, we're going to have a real good head start on our neighborhood watch program.
How do you know that Simpkins will cooperate with us? He's a hothead. He'd declare war on Mexico if the price of tacos went up.
I know.
If you succeed in signing up Simpkins, my job around here is going to be a lot more pleasant.
Okay. I'll give it another shot.
So, Mark the cop, you here for some more talk?
Actually, I'm here for less talk from you. So why don't you put a lock on it?
Hey, I'm a tax-paying citizen. You don't talk to me that way.
Yeah, well, I just did. Felt pretty good.
That's a bit pathetic. Over this bad acting, fight-wise.
You done yet?
Not yet. Hang on a minute till I get my breath back.
Now can we talk?
What's the talk? You want us to walk around our neighborhood like a bunch of pussycats and call you after it's in someone else's pocket? We can do a better job than the cops.
Fighting back isn't a crime. Just some of your methods are. Look, I want to help, Phil.
How?
Radios.
And what's my end of this deal?
No more press conferences.
How many?
Many as you need.
Look, you can't just hide down there and ignore me. At least have the courtesy to tell me when my phone lines will be fixed.
Hey, call the supervisor.
Norman, what do you mean, call your supervisor? I've told you every time I call, I get the same recording. And that violin concerto is starting to drive me nutty.
Norman, get in the car.
I'm a fan of Mozart, but I can only take so much.
Hey, Norman, get in the car.
Why this one?
It's to the edge of the downtown area, and it's a smaller shipment than the larger armories and depots, and they can only come at us from one direction.
Well, what about that Street Hawk guy? He just came out of nowhere.
We'll have something a little extra waiting for him if he should show up.
You think he will?
I certainly hope so.
You know, for a bunch of guys who knew at this, we did real good.
So we're great. So now what are we gonna do?
We're gonna take a shot at trying to catch them. And taking these punk robbers off the street is saying it. That's what we gotta do.
They got guns.
Ooh, I got guns.
Ma, when you work in the federal government, you have to learn to work within the system.
Well, I got the information, didn't I?
All you got from me was a list of the locations of the federal gold depositories. We need more information on the robberies. Then I can analyze the statistics, come up with some probabilities, and tell you where they're going to hit next. I don't like you going out there without me.
I don't either. But what choice do we have?
You better be careful.
Hey, I'm always careful.
Dispatch, this is Charlie 4. We have that 12th Street Protection Association cruising the streets. Do you want me to run them home? Negative. They have authorization.
Run a cop security. Like a Barney Fife type.
Better get the cop.
No way, we do it ourselves. Abe, those gold guys are here in inner city. Get everybody over here quick. Over. Let's go.
Oh man. Station wagon taken out of commission. Up, back up. Control center, back up.
Okay, Mark, what are you waiting for? Get out of there!
Hey, Norman, we're a team again.
Affirmative, I have visual.
Norman very happy.
Fine, it wasn't the bike that was busted. How does it feel to you?
Just great.
Look at that smile on his face.
4, 3, 2, 1.
They're a lot chipper after initiating hyperthrust.
Show them, huh, kid?
No press conferences.
I promise you, didn't I? I ain't no liar. I ain't no hero either. I was never so happy to see cops in my life.
No more shotguns?
Hey, the cops took them away.
You sure?
All I want are binoculars and a police radio.
You gonna keep that Street Hawk under control?
Me?
Well, he's your guy, isn't he?
Listen, Jesse, you and me, we gotta have a little talk here. Maybe come to a little bit of an understanding.
And you fed the papers the story that you know Street Hawk.
Not exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe. So what do I do now?
Well, next time you speak to Street Hawk, get him to give a statement to the paper.
But I don't know him.
Yeah, but he knows you.
Yep, there you go. The end. Right. Unfortunately and sadly, this is quite literally the end of the road for Street Hawk. All 13 episodes. Hope you actually enjoyed this journey I started I started on when it comes to 80s one season wonder. Technically, I started off with I-Man as a movie that potentially could have gone to series, but with Street Hawk, I hope you were entertained, thoroughly entertained when it comes to, like I said, being introduced to a series that you may have not known before, especially those who are were not really born in the 80s or 70s going into the 80s. But for us, for a certain age, we know some of the shows that we grew up with. For me particularly, it's Street Hawk and all 13 episodes that I was able to relive. Even though I haven't seen it for 30 years, was basically introduced all over again to this series, and I actually fell in love with it again. Thoroughly entertained. I give 2 thumbs up. Anyways, this and all the rest of the episodes will be put in my Patreon, all full episodes, unedited, and along with WandaVision and I-Man, the movie. So check it out there, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're at it. Become a member of the Yoda Guru Gang Peeps Padawans, along with hitting like and hitting that notification bell in order to be notified of future videos of that are going to be posted on there. Now, with this announcement, the next series that I'll be reacting to, will be an animated one. It's the animated series is called Visionaries. It's in my opinion, it was a very underrated and innovative show that I watched, and probably many other kids on a Saturday morning watched as well. So look forward to that, and hopefully you, for those who aren't of a certain age, know of this cartoon, and for those who don't know, you'll be introduced to another one of the 80s shows that are considered nostalgic for us who are a certain age. Anyways, with that said, tip my hat to you. May the force be with you, and until the next video. Later, guys.